Yo, what is going on with the market today? A lot of stocks are falling. Some of my favorites, well, Chargepoint's not my favorite, but of course, on the list, the stock that's down the most is Chargepoint. My worst investment ever. So, hey, please hit that like button for me for this L right here. Why didn't I sell it a week ago when I was like, the financials on this is awful? I don't know why I didn't sell it, but anyway, look at Nerdwallet. This is one that I really like, and they're basically at that like almost all-time low. Their all-time low was $7.07, and they're getting pretty close to that, $7.51. The market's still open right now. It's 3:04, so the market closes in an hour. But yeah, this company has no debt, and their market cap is now $580 million. So that's really unfortunate to see. Yeah, here's their balance sheet. As you can see, it's only 11% leverage ratio, which is crazy. So they don't owe anyone any money. But anyway, I wanted to go over a couple stocks today. Some stocks are up that I actually own. Like here, let me show you the Moo portfolio. So yeah, Instacart is up 2.59% today, but almost all my other stocks are down today just in this portfolio. So yeah, even in my Robinhood portfolio, extra space storage is down today. It's not very good. But yeah, look at this. Bill.com is down a lot today. I'm so close to buying another share on this. Here's where I bought it earlier a couple days ago. But yeah, this one I think will be a solid runner. If you haven't seen my last video, why, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, it's really interesting that Instacart is up right now because if we go to the Instacart IPO, look at this because ever since it IPO'd, it's literally just gone straight down, started at 42.95 and now it's $25. Hey, it's up today, which is cool to see. So look at this. The market cap is $6.94 billion as of right now. All right, so remember that 6.94, basically call it $7 billion. Right now, just in cash, they have $1.84 billion. And this company has no debt, so they don't owe anyone either. So I really like companies that have no debt and they have a lot of cash because in this environment with so much uncertainty, you really need to have a lot of cash on hand because who knows what interest rates are going to do? Because we can tell the market doesn't know what interest rates are going to do because if we look at ticker symbol TMF, it just hit a new all-time low today at $4.05 TMF. So people are really scared that they're actually going to keep rate hiking like multiple more times, maybe two times people are pricing it right now. But yeah, it's quite crazy that who knows LendingTree. If you're in the finance space and do a lot of research, you may have heard of the LendingTree website. Look at this company. I might do some analysis on this one. It's only a $154 million market cap. That is not good at all. How much total revenue are they making? Total revenue of 182 million, and that's less than the market cap. But I guess that's because they're losing money, not very much. Well, except for that one quarter where they lost a ton. But their leverage ratio has gone up. They have $1 billion of assets. Anyway, I probably wouldn't buy LendingTree, but more another stock that's down today, Unity, bro. Unity, I don't like. Yeah, I love the application, but I don't like the management. The CEO just quit, and the stock's basically at the all time low level. Uh, they just lose so much money. If you look at their financials, Unity is literally losing money hand over fist. One stock I want to do some analysis on is actually Tesla because they report earnings after the bell. And hey, why not look into their financials? Because I'm curious what will happen. So obviously, we're not going to look at the earnings they report after today, but let's see what they've done in the most previous quarters. So check this out. This is what I really like to look at, the cash flow per share. So it's a dollar in the most recent quarter. It is up, but it used to be really high. Let's actually dig into their numbers. Let's see if they're diluting the shareholder. Yo, Tesla's not even diluting the shareholder that much. The total common shares outstanding are literally only up 1.63%. So for that, I really like Tesla and just cash on hand. Tesla has $15.3 billion. It is down 16% from 1 year ago, but that's still a lot of money and they're reinvesting it into their business. And if we go to their balance sheet, I really like this balance sheet right here. Look at the leverage ratio. It was 45%. Now it's 42% with way more assets. Went from 68 billion to 90 billion. So the growth on Tesla is insane. Yeah, here's their cash flow of $3.06 billion. This is a number that we're really looking at, but people are pricing in a lot of growth for this company because the market cap is $769 billion right now. So let me know your thoughts on Tesla. Hey, I actually really like this one. They have some good financials. So I guess we'll see what happens after the market because I'm curious to see what will happen with Tesla earnings. It seems like the solar stocks are down today. Like here's First Solar down 4%, Enphase down 4.6%, but they actually just had a huge bounce. Like yesterday, they were at $430 yesterday, but it has fallen $10 since then. But hey, that's just a volatile tech stock. But I really like Enphase. Well, let me do some analysis on Enphase because this stock is such a buy. Let me show you why. So look at this. The growth on this one is insane. The cash flow per share, $1.98 in the most recent quarter, highest it's ever been. Book value, highest it's ever been. Literally, the numbers get better every single quarter. And look at their leverage ratio. It's down 10% year over year with more assets. You'd love to see it. But yeah, look at the cash flow, $269 million. All right. So $269 million. And they're buying back their own stock at this super discounted value price. So they bought back $200 million of shares in the most recent quarter. How much cash do they have on hand? All right, so they don't have too much cash on hand, but it's still pretty good. $278 million. They would have had 200 million more, but they bought back their own stock. So hey, you love to see it. So I think when interest rates go down, which could be in a long time, so that's why it's not very high right now. When interest rates go down, the price for solar will be so affordable because most people, when they buy solar, they have to finance it because why wouldn't you? And used to be only like 1, 2%, sometimes 0%. Now it's double that. It's like 7, 8, 12% to get some solar. But yeah, so that's why it's a little unaffordable right now because of the high interest rates. But of course, when they go down, I think this stock will definitely benefit from it. Of course, as I know, my largest stock right here is Extra Space Storage. This one isn't doing too good today, and this one is a steal right here. I'm not going to dig into the numbers, but look, this did better than most stocks during the pandemic recovery. Look at this. This was actually the best performing REIT, but now it's actually tumbled quite a bit. And they just acquired a ton of assets. That's what this little extra dividend payment was right here. They acquired Life Storage for an all stock transaction, and their market cap has literally stayed the same after acquiring all those assets. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Extra Space Storage is severely undervalued. Remember, none of this is financial advice either. I'm just some random YouTuber. So do your own research. If I would actually recommend buying the VNQ right now. It's basically at that lows right there. VNQ right now, only expense ratio of 0.12 and a dividend yield of 4.79%, no risk. So if you want to invest in the real estate in the REITs, which I really like, because they have to pay out 90% of their taxable income in the form of dividends, so you get these really high dividend payouts. So this Vanguard ETF will pay you almost 5%. I think if you buy now, it'll definitely be over 5% after all the dividend growth in a couple years. And here's my Moomoo portfolio again. If you want to see why I bought each one of these stocks and I do deep analysis on them because all these are such steals, check out my previous video up here. It would help me out a lot. Also, if you want to get the Moomoo app, check out the link in the description. If you sign up, you'll get up to 16 free shares of stock, and it'll also help me out and give me a few shares of stock. But yeah, that's only if you want to help me out and download the app. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. My name is Nathan Robert.